there is some Dolphins news today. Solana has it in the headlines here. Chase Claypool comes to the Dolphins from the Bears. Not a great tenure there. And Teron Armstead goes on the IR. So, you know, couple of things where you go, okay, what's gonna happen? Chase Claypool to me.
Yeah, Chase Claypool. Yeah, Claypool.
He to me, it's so little risk there that why not? And he seems, I don't know if you saw the people sending out video from, I guess it was the Dolphins Bears game last season, where Chase Claypool runs across the field to meet up with Tua after the game. Like, apparently they like each other. They've got some sort of relationship. So why not?
If I was Robbie Chosen or Braxton Berrios, I don't like it.
First guy I felt bad for was Robbie Chosen.
Yes. That's going to be who loses snaps.
Because they did seem to be deep at wide receiver. Like, they kind of didn't need another.
No. And Waddle's coming back too. They're going to be like, Chase isn't coming here to be a one. Chase is coming here to get 4 targets a game max. Yeah.
Crowder, I need to ask you this because every text I got this morning, my group chats lit up. People texted me, isn't he a locker room cancer? Is he going to mess up the team chemistry? He's a problem everywhere else. Why would the Dolphins even think about messing up what seemingly, and Javon has told us, is a group that gets along together? And my response, I've never been in an NFL locker room as a player, but just being in one as a reporter and then flying with the team, all that team chemistry from a general standpoint is the most overrated thing I've ever heard in the NFL, because all the players hang out with their position group mostly. At practice, you're with your position group. Film studies position group. You fly with your position group. The only time you're like together really is in the locker room, but even then, you sit with your position group. So like Chase Claypool's going to go in there and just like burn the entire damn facility down with his toxicity. Like I hate that narrative.
An excellent word, by the way, toxicity.
That is a good one. That's a great word. No, to your point, Solana, I don't think it's irrelevant, but it's the captains that set up what the teteam is like. Like Clase Chaypool's not coming in here and speaking before.
I'm glad that happened. Clase Chaypool. Because I think that's worse than Chase Claypool.
Okay,
that's my own personal opinion. If I'm grading this, Chase Claypool, here nor there. Clase Chaypool.
Let's establish his name. Jimmy, what's his name so we can continue? Let's establish what his real name is.
Chase Claypool.
Chase Claypool. That's what we're going with? Are we going with Chase?
Are we going with Frank Smith or just something totally out of left field?
Chase Claypool is not coming on this team and speaking before Tua, speaking before Tyreek, speaking before Javon Holland, speaking before Christian Wilkins, speaking before anybody. Like, if this Dolphin team is a car and you're talking about the transmission, the engine, all that stuff, Clase Chaypool, what's his name? Chase Claypool is an air freshener.
All right, let's hope he doesn't play much because we're going to have our troubles. It's not working for us.
Chase Claypool. But really, like he's an extra piece. Braxton Berrios and Robbie Chosen can get the same targets he's going to get. If Clase Chaypool tries to walk in here and be the guy, they're going to cut him.
Right.
Like
they traded him for a bag of peanuts. It's a total low risk. I don't even know if it's a high reward situation, but
he can play ball. He can play ball at his best, bro.
I don't know. I mean, maybe, but like there's a reason. There's a reason why he hasn't worked out in 2 other places.
I'd like to discuss Kadarius Coney.
What they call the guy on Fat Albert? Mushmouth. I'm mushmouth when it comes to these receivers with these funny names. But no, I love it. He can't be a cancer because he's not a cancer cell on this team. If Tua was toxic, Tyreek was toxic, some of these captains were toxic, Solana maybe. Clase Chaypool is not coming in here. Clase. I'm not saying this bastard's first name the rest of his life. He's Claypool. Claypool is not coming in here messing up anything on this roster.
His mama named him Claypool. I'm gonna call him Claypool.
Claypool is an air freshener on a Ferrari. It's not that important.
Should I just pop up CBS Network and we take the rest of the show off?
I mean, what's happening here? The smartest thing that was said in the entire first segment was Chase Claypool. That actually turned out to be the most brilliant discussion.
Say his name 3 times fast.
It's impossible, and that's on his parents for naming him that. It's a tongue twister.
It is. I don't like it.
So
That's why he didn't work out at other places. Nobody can say his name.
So he likes to shoot some TikToks after games, after losses in the locker room. Big deal.
Did you guys watch Bears week 1? After Bears lost week 1, it went viral because they pointed it out on Good Morning Football. Chase Claypool barely tried during the game. I don't know if you saw that after week 1.
Yeah.
He just wasn't running his route. Like, he wasn't doing anything out there. The last game, I don't know if it was last night or the week before, the Bears told him to stay home. He was a healthy scratch. They told him not even to come to the facility, just stay home. He had made it clear he wanted out of there. And so he did not have a good relationship with the Bears by the end.
But to that point, now he has to prove himself to another organization. So he should want to do it. And if he does some goofy stuff, hey, Robbie Chosen, go get those reps. Like, they're not forced to put Claypool into the game. That's why I don't think he's going to be a problem, because he's not an integral part of anything the Dolphins are doing. They scored 70 without him. Hey, Claypool, you want to act like a diva and act funny? Stay home. We'll cut you tomorrow.
Got a text from our friend Seth Levitt at the Fish Tank. I completely agree with Crowder's analysis of Clase Chaypool. The ticket wizard chimes in, listening to Crowder try to say Clase Chaypool might be the funniest G-damn thing I've ever heard. Yeah, it was funny when you stopped yourself to correct yourself and said it wrong again. That was funny because you go, Clase Chaypool. Clase.
Chase Claypool. Nobody wants that name. That name's terrible.
All right, let's get headlines here. We've got Mike Cugno joining us today. Lee Sterling's got some gambling picks. I think he's had a winning week every week this football season on the show. And Wes Durham is going to join us today. We haven't talked with Wes Durham in a while. He's going to be on the call Saturday night, ACC Network, for Hurricanes and Georgia Tech.
Yeah, big dub.
Headlines here with Wes Durham. I'm sorry, is Big Dub?
I think that's what they call him on the ACC Network. Big Dub.
Oh, no way.
All right.
They might call him Clase. They would call him Clase before Big Dub.
It is so in your head now.
Oh,
you better hope that he doesn't have a big game at any point, because on Inside the NFL, I mean, those guys are going to roast you.
You think I'm playing? I'm never saying his first name again the rest of my life. Claypool. Claypool, man, he moved into the slot right there. Him and Tyreek running those 2-man routes. It's Claypool now. I'm not saying his first name.
You've got to get rid of all your Chase credit cards. Like, you're just done. Anything Chase, you're done with.
Chase hit me for that $2.95 every time I get something out of something.
You can't even have a Shays Lounge in your backyard. Nothing that's close to Chase.
I like the stargaze, though. I do.
You do?
Yeah, me and my wife sit on the back porch when the kids go to sleep, and we look at the stars.
Adorable.
Oh, wait a second. No, wait a second. You stargaze, or you just enjoy being outdoors and you happen to be looking up? Like, because
no,
I'm going to call BS on stargazing.
There's an app that you can point at the
It'll tell you the constellation and anything.
And I see the constellations, and it's pretty cool. Like, we sit on the back porch. There might be other elements involved in this.
Understood.
We sit on the back porch, and I know, I look at the constellations. Like that Little Dipper. The Little Dipper is a solar system. We're real far away.
Not entirely true.
I don't think the Little Dipper is a solar system.
It's a solar system.
It's not. That's not entirely true.
You don't know that. We don't know that. Nobody does. That's why NASA's irrelevant.
What, okay, well, what is your definition of a solar system?
Planets around each other.
Probably right.
Well, it is. I mean, that is a solar system, but
essentially, I think it's more. I think there's more like
no.
Like I think that's a very general, planets around each other.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's literally a solar system. There's forces like the sun keeping planets in orbit, and we have a solar. Do you know what the closest solar system to the Milky Way is, Crowder? The closest solar system to ours.
Little Dipper.
Clase Chaypool.
Clase Chaypool.
I set you up for that. Go on.
I do. I enjoy, like I said, I believe in aliens. I think they're up there right now staring at us.
I have to send you a video. I got to see if I can find it. It was a response to a tweet I read last night, but it was a 2.5-minute video that like an astronomer or someone had put together to show you just how minute our solar system is in the vastness of space. And it's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling because it says like on the thing, like you're going to tap out of this video about a minute and a half the way through because you're not going to be able to comprehend just how enormous, infinite space is.
It's why, remember the photos of the James Webb Telescope from a couple months ago? The James Webb Telescope keeps finding things. I read it the other day. It's going to sound super douchey, but I'm on the Young Astronomers Reddit forum.
You should never have said that.
I told you I have a telescope, and I fashioned.
You're not young, and you're not an astronomer. What are you? There's like 13-year-old boys in middle school on the Young Astronomers subreddit. What are you doing?
You should be on old ass goofballs. That should be
moron. It has nothing
knock
to do
on your door from Dateline.
It has nothing to do with age, you idiots.
Hello, young.
It has to do. It's a Reddit forum that explains things about outer space.
That's his pickup line in the forum. It's not about age.
It's not about age. Age ain't nothing but a number, huh? Young astronomer.
It has nothing to do about age. It has to do with how much
astronomers interested in your age
you understand.
At what point did you regret saying I'm on the Young Astronomers subreddit?
I think he regrets it very much.
It's also not true. I'm just on the astronomy subreddit.
Okay. What did they say, Young Astronomer?
They're constantly finding things from the James Webb Telescope that are absolutely shocking, but nobody cares about them. Like how small we are relative to the actual universe is crazy. And like that's why I thought Interstellar nailed time in general, because like our time is so minute compared to the entire universe. It's legitimately wild. You can't have a serious conversation with Dweeb.
That was a strong point. I was listening.
You knew, but he knew that as he was saying it, that there was never going to be an ending that was going to not evoke laughter at the end. It went off the rails enough where we couldn't have this conversation anymore. Oh God, that is funny as hell.
Oh Jesus,
Man.
That is
Why? You can't.
100% how I am introducing you. If I ever introduce you to someone, my friend Alejandro is the youngest
Here's what pisses me off, though. Crowder tries to sound deep, and he's like, yeah, me and Asia, we stargaze. And Hoch ripping on you, Crowder, and I come in, I defend you. I'm like, yo, I think that's super
but
cool.
you said you're part of the youngest Astronomers
Then you bring
club.
up a Reddit stream with kids.
It's not, but it's
I'm
not.
just
It's
trying.
not.
I'm trying to
It's not.
correlate you being the host of an NBA pregame show on the flagship radio station, and then also saying you're part of the young Astronomers club, and the two don't compute.
Why though? Like people
You're
have
a professional. You're a professional in the workforce. You're gonna turn 30 in less than a year. What are you doing in that room, you creep?
You're turning it into an age thing, and it has nothing to do with age. It has to do with how much you understand astronomy. And as it's been pretty well documented on this show, I'm an idiot, and I don't know how to read scientific theories and scientific scripture. So they put it for you in a very easy to understand
So
setting.
So Solana, does that chat end about 9:30 when all your other friends go to bed?
You guys are losers, man. It has nothing to do. First of all, I don't chat with anybody. I read articles. This isn't AIM Yahoo Messenger 2003.
Bobby, I've been thinking about what you said last night.
Are you the president of this club?
Hey, little soul on the beat. Have to go eat dinner. Talk later.
I hate you guys so much, man.
In the meantime, his girlfriend, a nurse, she's putting on, a nurse's outfit. It's Friday night. She's like, let's watch Naked Attraction. She's dressed all sexy. He's like, nah, I'm in the young Astronomers chat room. Oh.
Hey, Bobby, full moon tonight.
Man, I hate you guys. Man, I hate you guys.
I mean, I thought I was the target of everything with Chase Claypool in about 12 minutes ago. Oh my God, that was the
Young Astronomers.
You guys are legitimately idiots. Like, it has nothing to do.
You're talking about a club, and you calling us idiots?
I'm not talking about a club. I'm not meeting up with anybody. I'm not in a chat room. This is literally a Reddit thread. You read articles that other people post.
100%.
But you're making it seem like it.
You're making it seem like you're in a treehouse. This is the way I'm picturing it.
Comic books.
No, I simply said that I read articles on a Reddit thread, and
Yeah.
you guys.
That's
totally
not what you
took it
said. No,
to
you said
me
I am part
going
of
to a
the Young
club.
Astronomers Club of South Florida.
Next, you can go get your baseball bat from the Beast.
That's what it sounded like. It sounded like you were in the movie. Oh man, funny.
Hey, Jimmy, come do headlines.
I love when he turns his anger on Jimmy. That's right. You know when Solana has reached his boiling point, he just turns his anger on Jimmy.
What you got, Young Astronomer?
Oh, man.
All right. Did we do any headlines here?
You just tell me when you want to go to break, because I'm not.
Are we done with headlines? Do weather.
I'm not
Astronaut
talking
Mark
anymore.
Watney.
I'm not talking. Go ahead, Jimmy. Do weather. Go ahead. You want to come in all big boy over there, Jimmy? You want to come in all tough over there, Jimmy? Go ahead.
It's partly cloudy with temperature of 89 degrees.
Very good.
Boom.
Yeah, we don't need the actual weather. We just need somebody to read the damn script, Jimmy. That's all. That's all we need. You want to come in all big boy over there.
Solana is shook.
Brought to you by Demesman and Dover Law Firm, YourAccidentAttorneys.com. Free consultations, 866-954-MORE.
Goodness. All right. We all better? You okay, Solana?
I'm good, man.
It was just funny.
I'm good.
It's okay. Any club you want to be in is fine.
I don't want to talk to you.
Any club you want to be in is fine.
Listen, Alex, you can be anything you want to be.
Yeah.
Don't let the bullies tell you any different.
I've heard most astronauts start at about 28, 29 to become astronauts.
They start dipping their toe.
NASA's looking for the 30-year-olds.
Hey, dummies, you can have interests other than sports, all right?
They have recruiters going to the JCC looking for 30-year-olds. Go find some recruits. You'll be in space in no time.
Bob, we think the future of NASA is the young kids who are interested in astronomy. Let's see what's going on in the young astronomers chat room.
It's not a chat room.
Hey, Bobby, you have an interest in astronomy? Yeah, I love looking up and seeing stars.
It's a Reddit forum.
How about you, Alex? Alex, you enjoy? Yes, I do. I've had an interest for 3 decades. How much do you wish my computer had fritzed up?
Oh man, boy, it's a lot of. Thank you.
Go to hell,
That
Crowder.
was funny, man.
I came in to defend you stargazing, and you left me out on the biggest bleeping island.
I didn't know my ally. You think I thought my ally was going to come with the young astronauts community?
It's a Reddit thread. People post articles. I click on them to learn. That's it. It's
young Alex, when did you develop this interest in astronomy? I was a child watching the moon landing in '69. I said to myself, you know.
Y'all should meet it off the wall.
There's no meeting up.
Have your next meeting at a trampoline park. Everybody would love it.
Go to a flying squirrel.
Ooh, that's too early.
Pulls out his crayons at night.
We got it, bro. We bleeping got it.
Who signed your permission slip?
Bro, go to break or I'm literally going to quit. I will literally quit.
You bring
You're
a
only
sack
saying-
lunch?
He's only saying that because he's got another job lined up as an astronaut.
Why is NASA not emailing me back?
Little Neil Armstrong on the beat. All right.